everybody. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the eCom Sellers podcast. I have with me my co-host, my partner in crime,
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
And we do this every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. So today's topic is, for the tips, sites where you can get product ideas. So with that, I'm going to let Kelly begin. Kelly, what have you been up to? I know you got a lot going on.
Excuse me. On Saturday was my black belt test. Just survived that. It did a lot better than I did last time, and it's gonna take a week or two before we get to see if we passed or not. My husband, he tested for his second degree black belt, so it was just me and my husband who tested this time. I think my daughter and son probably test the next time they do black belt testing.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, that's exciting. Well, for me, the only thing I had, my son had a football game. They lost, but they play at the Ford Stadium, which is where the Cowboys practice stadium is, which is pretty cool. And then, so we got to watch them on the big screen, which was pretty cool. And then we did the shop and learn. We had some people come out at Ollie's. There was, we talked about a bunch of different stuff. I was there for an hour and a half. A long time. So if you wanted to ask any questions, I was there until the last question was asked, or until Nicholas was like, I'm done here and I'm ready to go. We know how that goes. So anyway, Kelly and I are going to get into it. So Kelly, the floor is yours. Let's go ahead and talk about the news.
All right. It wasn't too much news. I guess everyone's trying to after all the opens and meetings and such in September, kind of getting back into the flow, getting ready for Q4. So there wasn't a whole lot of good news that I saw. Walmart, they want to let sellers know that they are offering extended returns during the holiday. Items purchased between October 1st through December 31st will have until January 31st of next year for the customers to return those purchases. So if they're buying, for gifts and such. So just keep that in mind if you are selling on Walmart, and I'm sure Amazon, every place else will have extended returns, items that sold on their sites.
Yep.
I think eBay and such, they can't really police that because you're just using their site and that's your own store, and you can make that policy. But other places like Amazon and Walmart, they're able to dictate that policy, basically. Mm-hmm. Amazon, since I mentioned Amazon, they sent out a toy catalog, just like you remember growing up getting that JCPenney's or Sears catalog in the mail around Christmas, Toys R Us, and you'd circle stuff. Oh, I want this for Christmas, and Well, now they have a toy catalog from Amazon, and it came with a sheet of stickers in it that the kids can use to, highlight items that they're interested in. Amazon is still offering first class labels alongside Ground Advantage, but I'm sure that's going to come down soon because the post office is only going to still accept first class. Probably only to the end of the year. They said that they were going to stop earlier, but Amazon hadn't switched over, so they had to set that out further. Their Vine Reviews program, they're offering it for lower price tiered items, which is like an invite only people to try out items for a review. And you have to be invited into that program. They're also going to shut down their AMP Live audio service, which is kind of like a Clubhouse. Clubhouse used to be, it was there for a while, and then it kind of petered away. I don't know.
It's still there.
It's still there. It's just not as big as it was.
Yeah, it's still there.
Everyone thought it was going to be the next best thing, and then TikTok came on.
Well, TikTok was there before that, but Clubhouse stuck around. I mean, a good 2 years and had a good year and a half run. So yeah.
For trends, they're predicting online sales to grow over 4.8% this holiday season. It's a combination of probably inflation causing prices to be higher and more people being shopping online because of, maybe they don't want to go out because of new strains of viruses and such.
Yeah.
And stay home. Shipping. Easy Ship is making Sendel delivery service available to sellers in the United States and Canada. And also, Uber's getting on return package service like DoorDash has. They're launching a service to make it easier for buyers to return items, anything that's unwanted that they don't or they need to return. They can have an Uber driver pick it up to return it to the post office and such. These packages have to have a prepaid label already on it. They can't, they have to have, and it has to be sealed, so you can't say that your driver took the stuff if it's sealed, closed. And you're allowed to have to do up to 5 packages at a time. And there's a charge. I think it was like $5 is the charge. Cost
I have that in my news as well.
And that's the news I've had.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of the news that I found. So let me pull this over. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. Hold on. First, I'm in the wrong window, guys. So sorry about that. I was like, why isn't it over there? Yeah, it's because it's in the wrong window. My son keeps petering in here. At some point, he might actually try to talk to me. So just grace and mercy, guys. He's having, I don't know, an episode. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea. But he's being a little bit random. It is what it is. All right. Let me get to my news. I think I found it. I look a little sleepy.
I'm the one should be worn out and sleepy from yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should. You should. All right. So here we go. Let's see if I get this right. It's always a challenge for me. Okay, so we're going to start with our news. This is AP News. First, we're going to also say, there's a lot of stuff that's happening in the world, and so we're just going to continue to lift up everything that's happening. You're always welcome, if you're an entrepreneur, to join our entrepreneur Bible study that we have every Sunday night. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, so Kelly mentioned this one already. I had it in the news as well. And it's AP News is reporting that if you have returns, that Uber can help you with it. So if you missed everything that Kelly said, you can come and definitely check out this article that talks about returns using Uber. And, I think some people are going to take advantage of it over the holidays, and the fact that they probably don't want to go to the post office and drop stuff off. We all know that going to the post office or wherever, UPS, FedEx, during the holidays can be a bit much because it can be a bit packed, and people don't always want to deal with being packed. So that's one thing for sure. Then next is an article that comes to us from Reuters, and it says that UPS and FedEx customers regain upper hand in delivery price battle. I don't know if I agree 100% with this article. You can come check it out, but I don't feel like we've gained the upper hand. I think we're trying to gain the upper hand, but with the contract negotiations that just happened with UPS, I'm confident that there's going to be some contract negotiations that are going to happen with FedEx and USPS. So I don't think that the prices are going to continue to go down. I think that there are some pockets here and there where we did get maybe a couple cents lower for something because it made sense to be that price, but I don't think we really got the upper hand like they say in this article. So you're welcome to read it. It's from Reuters, so go check out the article and see if it's helpful for you. Then the next article comes to us from 9to5. It's like, okay, I didn't even know if this was real. But anyway, they're talking about Meta is proposing an ads-free Facebook and Instagram plan for $17 a month. Now, a lot of people like the free. I don't know if people are going to pay $17 a month just so they don't get ads. I know that during this time of the year, there's a lot of ads that get run. because of the fact that people are posting their products, showcasing their products. They pay for ad space. And so for those people that are like, it's not that serious for me to pay $17 just so I don't see your ad. They're going to try to get their money one way or the other. But if there might be some customers that are interested in the ad-free Facebook and Instagram plans, we'll see what happens. You can come and read this. Again, 9 to 5 Mac is where it's located, and you can check it out and see what you think. Share your thoughts and comments below. The next one comes to us from Mac Rumors. Again, another news site that I'd not ever really paid attention to before. So anyway, this one is talking about PayPal and Vimeo is going to be available through Apple Wallet. I think that's interesting, especially for those of you that maybe you have a Shopify store or WooCommerce store or whatever, and you want more flexibility. So maybe you have Apple Wallet, you want to be able to collect payments other ways. So PayPal and Vimeo are going to be available through Apple Wallet. Now, I don't know if this is instantly because I don't use Apple Wallet, or if it's something that's going to be coming. But anyway, we'll see. And they say that, again, we have cash back for our PayPal. Although with the recent changes to PayPal for PayPal Business, it's annoying. They say that you can earn up to 2% on purchases with your PayPal and cashback debit card. But this is, again, make payments with Apple Pay, and then you still gain your cashback, your rewards. So I think that's interesting. You can go check that out and see what you think. The next article comes to us from Marketplace Pulse, which is an e-commerce news article. And they're talking about TikTok versus Amazon. And we know that, and also TikTok shops launched a few weeks ago and they're testing it. And we know that some of that shop stuff, they're kind of trying to compete with Amazon's influencer program where there's posting of products and things like that. So that's a direct competition to that. But also TikTok shops. It's also competing with Facebook shops and Instagram shops. So this is going to be interesting to see how this flushes out. You can come to Marketplace Pulse and take a look at this article. There's a lot of stuff that's discussed in it. You might find it a little interesting. So if you don't already have a TikTok account, we're not saying you have to get one, but we can't ignore the fact that people are making money selling products on TikTok. They showcase them all the time. There's a whole hashtag, TikTok made me buy it. So anyway, TikTok made me buy it is the whole hashtag. So we'll see. All right. Then I wanted to point out real quick, Kelly talked about the Amazon toy list. Because the toy list is already out there, you can also come to the screen and pull it up to see what's out here, and potentially what's hot and what's popular. We knew that Barbie was going to be hot and popular. We just knew it. And so we'll see how all this flushes out. But you can come and check out the Amazon holiday list if you didn't already get it in the news. And last but not least, Toys R Us domain, dun dun dun, is up. It's been up a little bit, not long, but officially, it feels like the old Toys R Us now, or some aspects of it. And so if you have not paid attention to this, you can come to Toys R Us. For those of us that remember sourcing from Toys R Us back in the day, still a great place to source stuff, and you can get it online. So you can find a Toys R Us near you. They've got that at the bottom. You can also visit the section in Macy's. I will tell you, most retailers, including Best Buy, has a toy section. So if you didn't even know that, they do. My son loves to hang out in the Best Buy toy section. All right. So with that, we're going to get into the e-com. Are you ready, Miss Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is the eCom Sellers Podcast, where we share e-commerce news, tips, and more. Myself and Miss Kelly Ward come to you every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, so we can talk about what's happening in the e-commerce space as far as news is concerned, and give you a little bit of an e-commerce tip. So if you find this helpful, definitely share this out with a friend. Let somebody else know about the eCom Sellers Podcast. Invite them to come check us out. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. You can subscribe to us on Facebook or follow us on Facebook. And, we will do what we can to share with you what's happening in the e-commerce space and also give you some tips that you can actually use. So with that, today's topic is product ideas, for Q4. And there's some websites. There's a lot of websites where you can get product ideas. So if you're a seller that's struggling, or maybe you're thinking about getting to the e-commerce game, definitely want to check these out. So with that, I will let Kelly take number one.
For Walmart, everyone either like to go to Walmart. I kind of just go. I have the little thing, so I just shop on there and pick it up. It's just so much easier than trying to track to the school, through the whole store and everything. Because you go in for one thing and then you end up with a cart full.
Yeah, that's conserving dollars and control. Yeah,
saving the bank account. They have little places to show, this is going to be popular, or, these are the toys that are popular. Just about any retail website. Just great for that.
And if you scroll down these days, you can just scroll down and you'll see the different sections, including, like, you'll see emergency preparedness section on Walmart right now, and you'll see a couple of others. So I think that's kind of interesting because we did have the emergency alert this past week, right? Yeah. So they have an emergency preparedness section that is in the middle there. All right, the next one is Target. Much like Kelly said, most of your big retailers. Target also has, they will showcase some things for different seasons and different holidays. So if you go to Target, you can scroll down on the page and see what products they are showcasing. You can also check out the what's new, and you can also check out the clearance for product ideas. Some of these, of course, we have talked about over the last couple of podcasts, about what to source and sell for October, what to source and sell for September. So again, some of these you can find really good deals. And Target also has a card. Walmart has a card. So if you're doing arbitrage, definitely maximize your ROI and use your apps or cards to get discounted pricing or to get more cash back.
So your major retailers, like we were talking about, your Kohl's, Kohl's is always their Kohl's Cash stuff going on. JCPenney's, Macy's, Home Depot, Lowe's, your sporting goods, Best Buy, all the places that, you check out for Black Friday. Even your clothing stores like Old Navy and shoe rack, stuff like that. Look through all the ads. You need to go to their website, or you can look through their print ads and just keep an eye out for things that like I can do that.
Also subscribe to their newsletters. All of them typically have some kind of newsletter you can subscribe to. So subscribe to their newsletters so you can get those alerts, and that'll save you some time as well. Discount and closeout stores. So there's a bunch of discount and closeout stores that have an online presence. Of course, Dollar Tree. I have Dollar Store. Should be Dollar Tree. But anyway, Dollar Store. Dollar General, Big Lots, Dollar Tree, all of those. They have an online presence. And so Ollie's has an online presence, but you can't from that site. And the same thing like with 99-cent store, you can't source directly from that site. But with Dollar Tree, I can source directly from Dollar Tree. I can place orders and I can have it sent to me. Dollar General, same thing, Big Lots. So I can source and buy products and have them sent to me, which is great. So take advantage of those types of stores as well, because they will normally have what's referred to as a carousel that rotates. It shows you what they're offering, what's the deal, what's for sale. And I forgot to mention, even like Walgreens and CVS, you can buy things online from their Walgreens and CVS. You can put in your number so you can get those rewards points that are associated with that as well. So don't forget those.
Amazon, of course, Amazon. They'll give you, there's, like they have the calendar, the catalog, the toy catalog just came out. And then, you can always look products for him, products for her, and they'll have that for you. You know, even if just deals for yourself or sorry.
That's fine. That's all right. Nicholas comes in here and bothers me. So, hey, it's all real.
Any of that's good.
And so when you go to Amazon, like just go and see what's on the main page. Just scroll down and see what you find. They have so many different sections on that main page. So take a look at that and see what kind of deals you can find. In addition to sites like Amazon, there's other selling sites as well. So even if we weren't looking at Amazon, we can go to AliExpress. They're going to have some ideas on their main page as well of things that people might be sourcing or want to buy so that it can be shipped. So look at those sites as well. Pinterest. So Pinterest has a plethora of ideas. You do have to log in sometimes to be able to see it. So if I were looking for stuff on Google, sometimes the stuff that's in Pinterest shows up automatically, which is great. So with Pinterest, those who have a Pinterest account will log in and there will be things that will be shown to them. People do place ads inside of Pinterest. And so you might get some really good product ideas. There's several different pin boards where it might be for him or for her, and or holidays, and for kids and for grandma and for grandpa. And so Pinterest is a great one. Also, I didn't mention it, but Etsy is another great one as well. Not exactly the same as Pinterest, but people do place ads and the products do get showcased on the front page if you just go to Etsy.com. Again, looking for product ideas, pay attention to the carousel. That's the rotation of the page that automatically just rotates in one section, images. And so pay attention to that kind of stuff. Anything else you want to add, Kelly?
No, but it's also a great place to put your ads up on or showcase your items on. If you can share.
Absolutely.
Presence. Can't talk. Yeah. So, you can, as long as you don't get sucked into the hole and spend 5 hours watching TikToks,
Yeah. You could get sucked into the vortex and spend 5 hours watching TikToks. It is crazy. So TikTok, great one. And TikTok is, of course, as we mentioned before, sort of competing with the Amazon Influencer Program. And where they make videos of showcasing different products. But TikTok was doing it before Amazon jumped into the game. And I guess Amazon Live was doing it first, but not in the same way. And then TikTok kind of came in. But either way, it's still a great platform to consider. And then the other social media platforms, we've mentioned them before, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. There's so many. Stitch, I'm trying to think of all of them. Snapchat, all of them, you can showcase products there, and or you can see things that might show up organically in your feed. Some of it requires you to have followed in order for it to be shown to you, but others, it can be in ad form and it pops up on your page just based on your previous history or search history or your usage history. So pay attention to that as well, because people will run ads, and so they may actually showcase some products, and or that's also a great place for you to share your products and your anything that you're selling.
Gift sites that are, particularly for the holiday, gift bag, like not gift bags, but we can make certain gifts, things like coffee gifts and tea gifts and candies and all sorts of those kind of things.
I love gift sites because you literally could just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and never run out of stuff. Never run out of ideas, and you can be inspired by that, and you can go and try and see if you can source to find the supplier, the manufacturer, or the distributor for something. So, love gift sites. News sites. So believe it or not, your ABC, your NBC, like the Today Show, will talk about gifts. They'll have a gift section. So if you just go to today.com, somewhere in the corner, there'll be something for or gifts for him, gifts for her, especially around this time of the year. They try to make sure that is on their main page. Why? Because they get an affiliate commission every time you click on stuff inside of their little gift section. And they also have, of course, the gift shops. But definitely check out your ABCs of the world, your NBCs, your CBS, your CNNs, your whatever. They will have most of the major news sites around this time of year will have a section, whether it be at the bottom or at the top, where you can get gift ideas. And most of the time, those are affiliate links. So it's a heads up to you, affiliate marketers out there.
Especially product sites. So, like what I was saying, candies and, your sports sites like NFL, ML, Fan Zone, ESPN, ever places where you can get custom items.
I think we lost Kelly for just a second, or was it me?
Take a good look at those things.
There you go. So we hope this information is helpful to you. There are so many different places where you can find product ideas and find inspiration if you're struggling to be able to find products to source and sell. There is still time. We're in October, and you still have a window in which you can source products and create your listing. And again, it can also inspire you with ideas on what to do for potentially next year for white label or private label. So don't overlook some of these sites. There's so many more that we could have named. So definitely go do your own research and see what you can come up with. So we hope this information is helpful and a blessing to you. Make sure that if you have anything that you want us to discuss or to share or give our insight on, type that in the comments section. We'd love to hear back from you. And definitely go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Definitely share this out with a friend. Let somebody else know about the eCom Sellers Podcast. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And tune in for another episode of the eCom Sellers Podcast, where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. Again, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time every week. So with that, I do want to invite you to register for the eCom Power Summit. It is coming up. It is starting today. And so you can go to swiy.co/ecompower. Again, swiy.co/ecompower. Your hosts for this summit are Michal Chapnick and Norm Farrer, and they're going to be talking about Walmart. So if you've been thinking about selling on Walmart, you really want to get started selling on Walmart, you've been struggling, you have been selling, but you've been struggling, or you just want to know what you need to do to be successful to sell on Walmart, you definitely want to check out the summit. And if you're an e-commerce seller in general, there's a lot of tips that they're going to be giving as part of this. And so some of those are generic and general enough that they can apply to any platform that you happen to be selling on. Plus, Michal and Norm are giving away over $30,000 in prizes, like free subscriptions. They have 9 free subscriptions alone for Helium 10. But the only way you're going to see that and be able to potentially win is that you got to go get registered. So you need to go to swiy.co/ecompower to get registered right now, so you have a chance to win. And they're giving away prizes 3 times a day, which is crazy, and you don't want to miss out on that. The next is our Q4 preparedness. If you still are trying to piece together what you're going to be doing for Q4, go to eCom/Q4. Again, ecomsellersacademy.com/Q4 to sign up right now for our Q4 preparedness workshop. You're going to get 80 leads every single week. That's 320 leads a month. That is 960 leads in 12 weeks. That's a lot of leads. You definitely will be able to pull some stuff out of there that will be for your regular recurring products that sell all the time, your baselines, your replenishables that sell no matter what, whether it's the holidays or not the holidays. We love finding those golden gems so that we can just have recurring revenue. So go to ecomsellersacademy.com/Q4. We do have AI Basics and our AI POD workshops that are coming up October 27th, 28th, and 29th. I do invite you to go sign up for those. You don't want to miss that. I'm telling you. There's nothing like being able to produce like a listing without actually having to type anything. Same thing with the description, the title, the description, and or creating a product without having to go through that exercise. You literally can have, in this workshop, we're going to be putting up over 100 listings in this workshop. We're going to create 100 listings. This is a great opportunity for you to be able to sell these products. So you can go to swiy.co/live AI POD workshop. Again, swiy.co/live AI POD workshop. And for the regular, just getting familiar with AI, you can go to swiy.co/live AI workshop. Last but not least, we're going to be making some bundles. So if you want to make some bundles with me, definitely sign up. We got 4 days of bundles, 2-hour workshop. you can go to swiy.co/live bundles workshop. Again, swiy.co/live bundles workshop. We're going to be creating arbitrage bundles and wholesale bundles in this class. You're going to create at least 25. So why not? So that's it. That's all I got. Let me remove this. Something's going on with Kelly.
Yeah, this is, last time I'm on the way taking my son to work and I can't hold the phone and drive at the same time. So being safe, I'm being hands-free by just having the mic on. So.
That's okay. Thank you, Kelly. So this has been the eCom Sellers Podcast, where we talk about e-commerce news, tips, and more. We hope that you'll tune in further in the episode. And we're going to say goodbye for now. Bye, guys.